Morning, I'm Vineet. I'm from Scout My Trip. Quick question, how many like road trips? Nice. Oh, okay. So Scout My Trip is started off as a passion project 2 years back. Me and my co-founder met on the highways 15 years ago. I had a flat tire on the Konkan belt. I was doing a solo ride, and he saw me and he's like, "Boss, kya ho gaya?" Look, boss, take puncture hai. Since then, we've been in touch, and we started, we thought of this product as a passion, and it became a business. And we founded this company this year, and we launched it just a couple of weeks back. What is Scout My Trip? In a nutshell, this is a community-driven road trip planner. When I say community-driven, it builds an entire social network around it, which brings in everything you need for a road trip: hotels, toilets, restaurants, road conditions, routes, things you can do into one place. Now, as far as the solution framework, for Scout My Trip goes, just think of yourself when you're out on a road trip. Imagine you're with family, wife, kids, and there are a lot of things you will also face, saying, where can I find a decent toilet up ahead? How's the road from here? You might even ask the pan wala, bhai, road kaisa hai aage? In all probability, he'll say, bahut acha, and there'll be a buttload of potholes there. Because for them, acha is something else, and for us, it's something else. These are things that people who go out on road trips face all the time. For that reason, we built a solution framework for something like this, wherein we identified 5 key players right now. One is the traveler who's out on the road. You have the experts, who have been there, done that, who want to help other travelers, and they're feeding information into the system. They can also assist others for a fee, which is monetized to them. Merchants. So if you're planning, say, a trail to Ladakh somewhere, you might want to buy cold clothes, clothes which are good for the cold, which might protect you from the cold. Or if you're going to a beach location, you want to buy some beach wear. This is where the merchants come in. We're not becoming an e-commerce platform, but we're enabling them to sell more intelligently, effectively through an ad network that we're building. Similarly for marketers. So you have a guy who drives a Fortuner and drives to places which are, say, only heritage places, just a thought. So a brand which specifically wants to, let's say Tata is coming up with a new SUV. He might want to target this guy specifically, saying, hey, you know what, you do these trips a lot, and my car is probably better than what you have right now. Intelligently, they can target consumers, and of course, finally we have highway listings. We want to Zomatize the highways. That's an unentered territory at this point. Our cities are well mapped out by the guys like Zomato and all. We don't want to enter that space, but we want to completely Zomatize the highways, which includes eating places, toilets, motels, and anything that's around it. As far as for the travelers are concerned, we already offer these, except the community and experts, which is getting rolled out. Road trips are not small. So we did a lot of studies, and this is the most interesting number I like to present. A study like Holiday IQ, just think about it. You go to Goa, right? You land at the airport, you take a car and explore places. It could be a self-drive, it could be a taxi, but there is pretty much a road trip involved in anything that you do. All of this can be catered to by Scout My Trip. So whether you're in your own car, whether it's a taxi or a chauffeur, as long as you're not in a bus, because then you're dependent on the driver as to where he stops where he will brake. But anything else would actually be very well planned on Scout My Trip. As far as revenue models go, we're very clear where we want to be. So far, we've started stay bookings on the platform. That is one revenue model we've already started. These will get rolled out. Customized trip planning is through the experts whom you can get in touch with, who can plan a trip for you. So you say that I want a 10-day trip from Bombay to Delhi. They will actually plan this entire thing out on the Scout My Trip platform, share it with you for free. This is what I spoke to you about with respect to the merchants and the marketers. This will need some scale. Right now, it's very early for us to, put those numbers in. It's just been 2 to 3 weeks. But this, realistically speaking, year 2 is when we think we can be here. And finally, yes, it's not just an India-specific platform. This is built on top of layers of Google Maps, hotel bookings, TripAdvisor, peer maps. So there's a lot of technology integration that we have done, which makes it very scalable. So we're not restricted to India or any geography. So the day we launched, we had from western coast to the Arunachal Pradesh easternmost point, from north to south. So we launched entire country in one go. Yeah. So it wasn't restricted by geography at all. Which is why we want to scale it globally. We feel that we can easily scale it globally. Competition is healthy, and we actually like seeing what they're doing and seeing how we can improvise. There are 5 players in the market right now. I'm not including the usual names like Google Maps, Make My Trip, and so on. It's a no-brainer. But specifically those talking about road trips, right? As far as travel is concerned, there are 2 ways of addressing it. One is you look at it as a service. The other is you look at it as a service around the community. So you have a strong core, which is the community around which all the consumers can also interact and interface. We feel community is going to be the big differentiator, which is something we're building in architecturally within the product. That is going to be the key differentiator between us and everybody else. And of course, the fact that we are all India. Easy Roads is a good product, but they're heavily dependent on Google Maps. I manage marketing. He's right now traveling somewhere up north on a road trip, and he's the CTO. His experience of over 20 years on the web stack. So there's a 3-member team right now. When you say pies out of larger pie, are you referring to the stays?
For example, if I am hotel or
yeah, that's the way. Subscription is not. We did a lot of study. In fact, I should have mentioned all the founders and the team members are part of very active road trip communities in India and globally. So I myself am a moderator for Royal Enfield community in India, which is over 60,000 members. Nobody is willing to pay a subscription for something like this. So subscription was not an option for us, which is why we brought in the expert features, wherein people might still want to pay a one-time fee for something really customized. Pie of the pie is the way we are going. So we have started with hotel bookings. We have 16,000 properties on the website right now.
It's been registered.
It's been registered, yes.
Do you have an arrangement with them in terms?
Yes. So we work with Agoda and Booking.com right now. So the commission payouts vary between 35% to 60% of their revenues. So if somebody books a hotel for $1,000, Agoda makes $150 on that, and we get between 35 to 60% of that. So as we increase the volumes, we reach up to 60%. And this basically the big advantage here is we don't manage inventory, we don't talk about this. It's completely managed here. The entire inventory is actually taken off our platform. We are in talks with Oyo Rooms and Vista Rooms to bring in their inventory and take the payment through our systems. So that is the way to go. We want to ensure the payments go through us. So we are integrating with Razorpay as a payment gateway for that. So we are in talks with them. So our GTM is like this. So because we have a huge access to an early adopter group of the travel communities, we're first talking to them. We are building a very strong framework with these guys in place so that they get very comfortable with the system. And these guys, the community dynamic is like, they like to talk, they like to brag, they like to see themselves going up the ladder, which is what we've built. So when you start off on the platform, you're a traveler, you become a nomad, you become a wanderer, and you finally become a wizard. So you actually go through a hierarchy like this thing. It depends on how many trips you plan, how you get people. So our GTM is, we're talking to this community first. Then, that is when, after which we expand to the consumers. Now these consumers are going to come to us through various ways. The early adopter group is very well networked. You see posts by these guys on social networks all over the place. In fact, even today when we put up something out, it just gets shared and just goes viral. Every post we put gets shared everywhere. The second group we're talking to are the travelers. But we are reaching them through this community. So at this point, our marketing budget is zero. We've actually not spent anything on marketing. We are extremely focused on search engine optimization. That's one of our core strategies within this, and of course community management. And I come from a community background. This is my second community that I'm building. The first one being Indie Blogger. Indie Blogger is world's biggest network of Indian bloggers. So this is the second community that I'm building from ground up. If you'd like to see some screenshots, I mean, it's as simple as this. You say where you want to go from where, or you can discover it saying show me hill station or a beach. You can actually select a radius saying show me hill stations in the radius of 400 kilometers. It will actually show you that, it will show you the route option, select one of them. We're also building a road condition map of India which is crowdsourced. So you can tag any two places and say road is 2 out of 5 here. So that way that arithmetic also gets adjusted here. This is how the hotels look. So somebody's added a beach to a strip, is going to Surat. It's actually a very, very neat interface. Somebody's added a toilet here, petrol pumps. One specific example I'd like to cite. A couple of weeks back, a lady from Hyderabad called, and she's doing a trip to Goa. And she's traveling with her husband and 2 kids and a dog. So it's actually extremely stressful for her. And she wanted to know the best way to reach Goa. The road was the only option because she's traveling with a dog and flights are not recommended for pets. So if you go to Google Maps and do Hyderabad to Goa, you get 4 routes. But the actual route she needs to take is not shown on Google Maps by default. It's actually a detour that she needs to take. Now this is something, now she doesn't have an access to a community, but she's a consumer. She's even booked a hotel through us. Now the thing is that for something like this, only another human can actually help. No bot, no automation can solve this problem. Which is what we're doing. So our strategy is very clear. You build a strong community, the service and the consumers will revolve around it. Because any community, even with IndieGover, I've seen only 5 to 10% are active. Rest of them use a service and walk out. That's fine. Because I have ways for me to monetize that use once and go out also. But the stickiness is with the community. So in fact, the way we are integrating the product also and managing the product is you plan a trip. If you don't add a hotel, you get a mail saying, hey, are you sure you don't want to book a hotel? We got a lot of inventory for you. A lot of hotel options. So that's essentially how we're building. We're in beta right now. There's a lot of work that's happening. In fact, my CTO wanted to be here today, but he's fully caught up with the development team. So I apologize, Bhavesh, for that. So
So it's a good target to achieve.
we want to be optimistic about it, but what you're saying is right. Entrepreneurs are very optimistic by nature.
So to be realistic also.
Yes. We'd like to be there in 2 years, but yes, we are prepared to ensure that once we enter a foreign market, we do it right. We can't go there half-assed, half-baked. There's no return from that.
There's tie-ups there. There's going to be a major.
Be a different ballgame. Yes. Yes.
In some countries it might be good, but in other countries it's going to be very difficult. So you also ensure that you map your territories overseas as well.
In fact, what you're saying might be actually true. Maybe we need to relook at that. The community dynamics in India are very different from global how it is. So that's again a learning. Maybe we might actually have to take a hiatus from outside India, stay there for some time, understand their community, how it works. Might have to do that. Right, sir. I think we need to relook at that.
2 years is very, very
Aggressive.
aggressive. Very aggressive.
We'll sit down and brainstorm again. Relook at
Chalk
how it
out,
affects the GTN.
chalk out the current opportunities which are there, destinations,
Right.
rather than going all across the world.
Yeah. Because right now it is do it yourself. You say anywhere to anywhere. Basically that's how it works. Should I reduce it or
You should look at increasing it.
increase it?
Because you're talking about India in the first place.
Yeah.
You know the number of kilometers that we have across the land and breadth of the country.
Yeah.
So you're talking about unexplored places.
So
So it's a good target to achieve.
we want to be optimistic about it, but what you're saying is right. Entrepreneurs are very optimistic by nature.
So to be realistic also.
Yes. We'd like to be there in 2 years, but yes, we are prepared to ensure that once we enter a foreign market, we do it right. We can't go there half-assed, half-baked. There's no return from that.
There's tie-ups there. There's going to be a major.
Be a different ballgame.
Yes.
Yes.
In some countries it might be good, but in other countries it's going to be very difficult. So you also ensure that you map your territories overseas as well.
In fact, what you're saying might be actually true. Maybe we need to relook at that. The community dynamics in India are very different from global how it is. So that's again a learning. Maybe we might actually have to take hires from outside India, stay there for some time, understand their community, how it works, find out the right, sir. I think we need to leave it at that.
2 years is very, very
Aggressive.
aggressive, very aggressive.
We'll sit down, brainstorm again, read it, and
Chalk
probably
out,
affects the GTM.
chalk out the current opportunities which are there, destinations,
Right.
rather than going all across.
Yeah. Because right now it is do it yourself. You say anywhere to anywhere. Basically, that's how it works.